Go. Hello. Welcome to the June team meeting. Hi, Judy.
Hi.
So we're going to kick it off with the buzz. Did everybody know that we get the buzz every Motivational Monday? It is via email from Avon to give you all the details you need to know to grow. We've got at the very beginning all the weekly offers. We've got avon.com, the new look. Has everybody gotten a chance to look at the new look on avon.com?
Yeah.
It is awesome. I love it. I love it. They're also doing a celebration for the new look for 20% off any order of $40 or more. It is site wide starting today, the 9th, all the way through the 17th. So be sure to share the code MAKEOVER20. We have the little post that you can share here. I posted this to the team group. There's also some other decorative ones. You can create your own by cropping this and putting it on your own decorative photo, even a photo of you yourself with it. So make sure to share, and include those dates as well and your link to your store. So again, the dates are the 9th through the 17th. So I love the featured new site. I think it's going to be a big kick for our sales. So I cannot wait to see how it works out. The new Beyond Glow sunscreen was mentioned also on the buzz, and it is the wait is over. It is in. If you did see, this was on back order. This is both SPF protection and hydration skincare. There is a light moisturizer one, and then there is the protection with hydration. So just another addition to our Beyond Glow line, the most awesome line we've ever had. We're also looking for updates. So if you have any updates on your account, address updates, phone number updates, make sure that you are definitely getting that updated on your account through your billing. Avon just wants to make sure that the updates on your Avon account are going to be about 24 hours before they can get completely updated, just so that you do have that information. So make sure that you are definitely checking if you do move, or again, if you change your phone number, checking your status of your account so that Avon has your correct information. We do have featured Avon Creative Collective ambassadors that are sharing tips of the week. Keep your contacts organized. So create a social media album in your photo in your phone photo gallery. Anytime you snap a photo or record a video for your Avon business, save it in an album. So who already does that? Because I do, and I know we've talked about that before. It really makes things organized. What we have talked about before is to categorize each campaign. So if you're doing campaign 12, you want to have your bug guard and all that in campaign 12, then you can already pre-set up a little folder for campaign 13. So you're already pre-gaming. Even when we get the information for campaign 14, have a campaign 14 folder. Keep them separated and organized. Also, orders. If you get orders via text message, or if somebody gives you a picture of an order, make sure that you take a picture of it on your phone and put it into that folder for orders each campaign as well. So that's what we've went over tip wise. It does really make it easier and breezier for your business for sure. So definitely want to make sure that you have all of your photos in a nice little folder, order wise and content wise for your posts. And that really is a good tip because it works. I've been doing it for years and it's awesome. So are you doing that too, Judy, or going to begin doing it?
Gonna begin.
All right. Well, if you need any help, let me know. Incentives and perks and etc. We also have in the buzz. So incentives, we do have the Fly Shine and Connect incentive. This is for all ambassadors. They want to help us to get to Connect. So the top 10 of accumulated personal sales in the top 6 sales tiers. If you are the top sales rep in by the end of campaign 14, you will be rewarded with a $250 reward to go towards your airfare. Now, if you've already purchased your airfare, that's okay because it goes to your Avon wallet anyway, and you can use it just to spend at the convention. You do need to be registered for convention to qualify, but again, the top 10 cumulative personal sales for each one of our 6 tiers. We also do have the Avon Connect in Vegas. It is the August 12th through the 15th. So here's the details. We still can register. It is a total of $50 for your ticket. And then, of course, the flight or transportation is on us, and then also our lodging. So if you are staying in a hotel or if you live local and going to travel each day, that expense is a business expense. This is the game changer to your business. We're able to actually come together, collaborate, celebrate, get to see the glimpse of the fourth quarter items. It is a awesome time, and it's going to be in Vegas this year, so we're going to make it even more awesome. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas with the Avon ladies, right? So we're going to have a great time. We're going to be staying at the Cosmetology Hotel. That is where the whole group will be. So it's going to be a great, great time. If you have not registered yet, we'd love to have you join and be there. Our room is filled. We have up to 4 people in each room, but if you can find others, if you have not registered, to can join with, it does make, of course, the room price cheaper because you're dividing it amongst other ambassadors. So reach out if you have any questions. Talking about the tools and resources that are in the buzz every campaign, we've got our Beauty Resource Center. It does give you the product snapshots, the Campaign Connect, the videos to get you right to YouTube, shareable videos, beauty blogs, and so much more. Also details on events, also the social media pages, the YouTube, the Facebook, the Instagram, and TikTok. For Facebook, that is one that I love to communicate with you guys as your mentor. So please make sure to join our Facebook group. And then also the Beauty Mastery. We have Mastery series that have been being featured, and they've been actually virtual for quite some time, but now they're putting them in live destinations. So the next one's in LA, California. We also do have the try-on tool. If you haven't tried on our try-on tool products or demoed those to your customers or on social media, please do reach out if you have any questions, but try the tool and share how that tool works with your customers face-to-face and on social media, because it's a really awesome tool that we have. We also monthly have the sweepstakes. And then of course we have our digital brochure and our what's new that we can purchase demos out of and get products in advance to start showcasing in person when we drop off orders or if we have parties or gatherings, and also on social media by demoing what the solution is with those products. We do have 2 new bundles that are for our new ambassadors for them to be able to purchase to kickstart their business. One is $75 and the other one is $100. There is no commission on this because the value of these are a great, great deal already with the discount. So this is to kickstart their business if you are in leadership and recruiting. So before we go into team recognition, Judy, did you have any questions in regards to any of the information?
No.
All right. So team recognition, congratulations to the last few campaigns. We've got campaign 10 for our sales online. We do have a few new representatives that actually got some online orders. So congratulations to those new representatives on introducing their online store link. Both campaigns, it looks like we got a few of our new ones. So congratulations to you all. Working smarter, not harder, sharing that link and having it delivered directly to your customers. Congratulations to campaign 10 and campaign 11 sales. Way to set your goals. I know we talked about goals and outreaching and knowing where you want to be with your business. This is your choice of what your income is because you're your own boss. So that's pretty awesome. We can pick our own hours. We can pick our own amount of income by how much we organize our business, set goals, believe in ourselves, and apply action. So congratulations to you all. Our top sales representatives, we are going to be doing an incentive. If you do have $200 or more in sales for the next 5 campaigns, you will be added into a drawing. So again, this is going to be for the next 5 campaigns. If you have $200 or more in sales, you're going to be added in to a drawing for a gift that I'll send out. And I'll give you guys more detailed information on that here soon. So congratulations to you all. We also do have the campaign calendar. Make sure you're checking out the campaign calendar. It's going to give you the 2-week cycle. Every 2 weeks is when we are able to place our orders. We have a convenient time frame of the 2 weeks, but it's best to pick a time frame that's going to work for you and your customers to stay consistent on placing the order on that same day every 2 weeks. That really creates a nice routine flow for your face-to-face sales, your digital sales as well, so they know that this is the time frame, the 2-week time frame, that your online store is open and ready to rock and roll. Share that digital brochure and let people know they can shop online on your online store, or you can place the order face to face. They can pick up the order or you deliver if they're local. We do have the free shipping on our online digital sales. If the orders are $60 or more, we cover the shipping. On Thursdays, we do have the shop and learns. So those are going to get us and our customers freebies. So we want to make sure that we are definitely engaging that digital sales for our customers so they can get those free bundles. It is currently, if they spend $100 or more, and then the second bundle is $200 or more. So there's two bundles every Thankful Thursday and Friday that they are able to take advantage of if they shop on your online store. And again, we cover the shipping. So there's free shipping and the freebie from Avon. We did have a little pause this campaign in regards to the shop and learn, but they are bringing it back this week. So be on the lookout for that on Thursday. Do you take advantage of that, Judy, when you order?
I haven't. I always forget, but I
All
will
right.
start watching out more now.
Yes, Thankful Thursday. I mean, it's a great way for you to be able to place your order and get some freebies so that you can either sell them, demo them, put them in raffle baskets. This is a great time during this time of the season. People are asking for raffle baskets, getting your information out there and supporting that cause. So it's a great way to bundle those freebies you got and put them into a basket for an organization even. We also have our campaign earnings. So knowing where the upscale is for extra earnings is so important. So $119.99 is going to be 20%. And if you hit 120, you're going to be at 30. So you're going to give yourself a major increase in earnings with just that one penny. So you got to know those, definitely know those steps of increases. So how much do you want to earn each campaign? The more you sell, the more you earn. Make sure you take a screenshot of this. Make sure that you are setting your goals. I set my goal for 1,500 this last campaign and I achieved it. When you believe in yourself, achieve your goals. Even if you shoot for a higher goal, you're going to land at a comfort zone where you're definitely achieving higher than where you would have been. Outreach is important, guys. Outreaching to your community, following up with your current customers, your past customers you haven't talked to in a while, when there's sales occurring, to make sure to reach out and let them know that there is a sale on the item they love. That's why when you first join, I always tell you to get a contact list together, put their name, put their favorite product and how they like to communicate, and make sure to reach out to them in that method, in that form. And if you do apply the action, the magic will happen. And honestly, I haven't had time to apply the action, and I made sure to make the time to apply the action and look at what it brought me. So we are in control of what our income is on what we put forth and what we believe in doing and outreaching. And just remember, if you outreach and you don't get a sale from them this campaign, they may come next campaign. So it's going to eventually follow through, just like doing events and being out there and advertising yourself. If you don't get a sale at the booth or at the table, that's okay, because you got your information out there. Then you want to take those pictures and put them on social media. I got 2 sales at one of my vendor events, and I got 8 sales online for posting that I did the event. They said, "Oh my gosh, I saw your beautiful perfumes. I want to place an order." Or they were like, "You know what? It triggered my mind that I needed some bug guard." So really getting out there and advertising that you're active with your business, it will engage in a format either there presently or in your social media posts, or when people are seeing your content being consistent and you are dedicated to your business. So don't get negative if you don't get anybody at the event, because you will get somebody in the long run when they see your dedication to your business. So outreach is the key word this year. Definitely, that is my word for the year. Did you come up with a word yet, Judy, for this year?
Not yet.
All right. Well, we are in June, so let's think of a word that you would want to start to put towards your business. Mine, again, is outreach, because that's my goal. I need to outreach in order to make more money. So my focus is to make more income with my business. So my word is outreach. Marianne had shared hers is joy. She keeps hers at joy because there's so many different angles of joy. You can bring joy to people that are signing up for leadership. You can bring joy to those that are purchasing, and there's always tons of different categories and new items. So she just feels joy is her go-to and always word, because she brings joy in so many different ways. So it does change up every year, and that works too. So we
Okay.
do have the Skin So Soft was on sale last campaign. I did do a photo of the Skin So Soft, posted that it is on sale, time to stock up. The oil was actually $7 discount. So when you're contacting your previous Skin So Soft orders, you're going to get a thank you for thinking of me and saving me that money. Get me 3. let me just stock up for the summer. I mean, if I'm getting a $7 discount and I order 3, you figure that's $21. I just got a free bottle. So it's buy 2, get 1 free to them, and that's how I broke it down and told them. I said, right now it's $7 discount. It's going to be, if you get 3, it's like you're getting 1 free. And they jumped on that offer right away. So definitely the way you word things and outreaching, they really appreciated me reaching out to them and sharing with them about the sale. Even though I share the digital brochure with them or the physical brochure with them, they didn't get a chance to look at it yet. They just saw the cover page and they knew they needed to order, but they didn't flip and look at the sale. So we are here to service them and tell them when there is a discount. So definitely make sure you're looking for those red highlighted discounted prices and sharing those with your customers. Here was the display of my perfumes. These are all demos. I now have every bottle of our perfumes. So that is my go-to. This is going to be my niche now, is the fragrance. So find your niche. We've got Natasha that loves the clothing, and she purchases that clothing. She advertises it ahead of time. She pre-sells, she gets buyers, and it's still available, and she sells it. We've got, you girls do a lot of the jewelry. I mean, find your niche, what works for you, what you love, what you want to have on hand, what you want to invest your money into with your business, and what you're going to utilize again. What you have in stock that you're going to be able to sell the most of as well is another pointer. You don't want to stock something that you're not going to engage your customers with. You want to know what your customers like, and mine buy a lot of fragrance. So I decided that I am going to keep up with the fragrance, and I am going to share that at pop-ups. So that is what I will be doing at local taverns in the area. I've already got another one set up. Went in and just asked. It's only me. So it's a pop-up with only me and the fragrances, no competitors. So guys, walk around and ask your locals if you could do a pop-up. If you got jewelry, if you've got Bug Guard, if you've got your fragrance, make sure you're going and asking your locals if you could do a pop-up with one item. Don't overwhelm. We're not doing a garage sale. We're not doing a big vendor event. We're doing a pop-up. A pop-up is 1 product or 2 products, or even recruiting, no products and just recruiting. So pop-ups are a little different than vendor events or home parties or open houses. We want to make sure that we are targeting one hot item that we're going to showcase. Bug Guard, that was this campaign, so definitely changed all the themes on my social media to the Bug Guard, highlighted that, did some videos, got lots of banked orders for the Bug Guard already. This is the season. So pick the items that you know people are looking for at this current time and make sure you're emphasizing them, not only in person, but also in social media. So when you're doing it in person, take those highlights of what you're doing in person and share them on social media. Even if they're not able to join, like Judy, you live in Texas, I live in Joliet. I still see your activities when you post them, and it really shows that you're dedicated. I'll go to your link and I'll purchase from you, because I see how much you do for your community. I see what you're doing and how active you are and how passionate you are of your business. So that is going to engage people. We also have fundraisers. We just did a benefit for the American Cancer Society over the weekend. This was the setup, Avon tent and Avon display of products, little kissing board. They had a cool little American Cancer Society big chair we sat on. Posting this, people contacted and asked if I would donate baskets for their organization. So I got a Wish Upon a Star basket I'm going to be doing, and another one for another organization for a church. So they see your dedication, they see that you fundraise, they see that you donate, and they're going to reach out to you and help you to share your info. So again, it is so important to share on social media what you're doing with your audience. Show your passion, be you, do what you enjoy, and find that niche, guys, and make sure to definitely share. Set those goals and share. I also changed my group to click here to shop Avon with Christine on the cover sheet, and then they can click there. When they click there, I have the link underneath the description. So when they click it, they know that they're going to be able to go in and shop. I had several in my group that were saying, how do I get these products? I see all your beautiful perfumes, but how do I order them? Where do I go? My link is at the top, but they must not have been seeing it at the top. So I made it easier. So if you have a group, you could post something like this and have it displayed as your back screen photo and put the wording, click here to shop And that way they know when they click on that photo, they are going to be directed to your link. Makes it easy and breezy for them to always find that link to your store. You don't want them going to avon.com, right? So congratulations to Marianne. She is stepping out of her comfort zone. She did get some of the clothing and do a photo, and then also the love and passion of doing vendor events. So I love her new sign that she earned for going to the signed up paid for seminar in Chicago and investing into her business. That was a gift to her for attending from me as her mentor. So congratulations to Marianne and Judy. Judy got one as well for signing up and investing into her business as well. But I am so proud of Marianne for stepping out of that comfort zone. She texted right away and said, you got to go check out my Facebook. I stepped out of my comfort zone and you got to go check it out. So she was really, really excited. And, she got a lot of likes, and then she put it into the Avon's Wearing fashion group and got a lot of likes there too as well. So definitely getting out there, out of your comfort zones, guys. That is the key to success. We all start from the bottom, and we all start to get more comfortable with what we're doing. If you don't start, you're not going to grow. You're going to be stuck right where you are. So we all have to get out of those comfort zones, or we all have been there and we still are continuing to. So don't be shy. Definitely shine bright. So she believed she could, and she did. So make sure to set your guys' goals, believe that you can, and you will accomplish what you want to accomplish with your business. So please join us in our next meeting. We are going to be having, our next meeting is July 7th. The entire year list has been sent out via email. Same link, same password will be used at all times. So please schedule your one-on-ones with your mentors if you don't know about Zoom, so we can help you to get into the Zoom program and definitely be able to attend our meetings. Your business is, definitely for you, but you're not in it by yourself. We want to be here to support you. And that is your direct mentor and also your mentor's mentor. If I am not your direct mentor, we will set something up where the three of us can connect if we need. So we are all one big team. If you have any questions, you can also put your questions on our team group. And then also you can reach out to your mentors or your mentor's mentor if you need any answers right away for something. We work as a team. Or Avon. You can call Avon as well, or your AEs. So I am going to go ahead and pause the recording here, and then we will go ahead and go into a little description of what you want to share, Judy, and any questions that you have. I know that you just recently had been doing some of your events at your place that you live, and I'd love you to share a little bit about that.
Well, yeah, I did a Avon pop-up customer appreciation day today, and it worked out very, very fine. I set my table up totally different from what I normally do. I set up my table with a lot of flyers. I created my own flyers. I made a lot of flyers today. One being the bug guard and advertising the bonus bag with the roll up and the bug guard items,
yes,
as well as the description of each item that you can purchase from Bug Guard and what it's good to use for. Just a lot of information for the customer. Take a look at it and know what the product is used for and what time of the day or night they can use it. It piqued a lot of interest, and I'm really thankful that I did that. I also put flyers up for how I accept payment and QR codes so that they can just go right there and scan it and I can get paid right away. That was really good because I had a couple customers that came up and they scanned the QR code and paid me for their items, so they didn't have to run back to a different location to get money. So that worked out perfectly for me today. I had business card. I had a lot of different samples. I had some of our newer samples from the makeup, and also for our Go lip gloss, which is, I love that product. So I had samples for those items, and I showed one of the ladies, customers that came up, the Go sample, and she fell in love with it automatically. She
Aw,
really loved it and went ahead and placed an order right away. Then I
awesome.
had another customer that did the same thing. She placed an order for some makeup. She wasn't sure of the color that she would need, and I told her I would try to get a sample for her for the color that she think is closest to her skin tone. And she went ahead and still placed an order for makeup. So I'm
Nice.
really grateful the way that I set things up today. It wasn't more a lot of products that I can sell, but it was more showing what we have to offer. And I also did a little small video of everything that was on my table, and I really appreciate just taking the time out to do what I needed to do to prepare myself in advance before I got down there. I
Yeah.
made sure that I even had a list for people to sign up to receive a digital brochure, a handheld brochure,
I'm
or
trying to show it
even,
on the screen for you because you sent me the pictures and I was so excited.
yes.
I'm trying to put the picture
And
up
so
there.
I did a lot of work moving into today's pop up because I wanted to make it different. I don't want to go in and do a pop up once a month and it still has the same layout. So today
Hmm.
I changed my mind and my thoughts on how I can pretty much reach people on a different level. And
Yes.
so this is what I did today, and I'm very, very thankful for it. And what I did today, this past weekend, I had a one on one with my new recruit, Lynn, and I will be doing a one on one with her. I got them scheduled already for the next couple of months. Do a one on one with her, kind of going over details, things that she may have questions on. I have her write them down, let me know so that way I can stay very close to her, get information that she may be struggling with. And if I don't have the answer, I can search out the answer or call to get the answer. So
Yes. Yes.
these are the things that I've been working on with my recruit, as well as putting books out, brochures out in different areas. What I do is I go to stores or I go to, like I go to where I get my oil change and I ask if I can put brochures in their location. And every 2 weeks I go there and I put a certain amount of books there. I write the number down. I write the information, the contact person that I talk to, and I leave the brochures. And the ones that are there, if there's still any left, I pick those up and I take them back with me. And doing that, I think I'm getting some movement, and people are actually calling me or they're placing orders online without me knowing. And
Yes.
so I'm also asking that those that are customers, if they refer someone, then they receive a free gift from me. My way of saying thank you very much for showing my information to someone else. So those are just a few of the things that I'm doing. And I'm also planning to do an event every single month at the location that I currently live. And I'm reaching out to other locations to see if I can also get vendor shows in my local area. I live in Church, Texas, which is outside San Antonio. It's a little subdivision out of San Antonio, and I'm doing well. I think I'm
Good.
doing just good.
Oh, yes, you
Um,
are.
I'm reaching out to even kind of going beyond the norm. I do mostly the jewelry and I do the fashion, and I'm trying to reach beyond that. So when the fall months come, I have a goal to reach out with skincare, doing a little bit more with skincare
Yes.
because I'm asking questions and I'm getting profile information from the people that are clients of mine. So that way I find out what they like, what they don't like. I ask them questions like, what are your interests? What kind of things do you think I could do? Or, if there's something fun that they would like to do. And then I just kind of go over, review it, and then get back to them.
That is
But that's what
awesome.
I'm doing right now.
Yes. Well, you're doing a lot and you've got it so organized and you've got a routine and a schedule, and that keeps the sanity and the flow and it gets people into the rhythm of what you're doing with your business as well. So you've been doing wonderful. So proud of you. And it definitely can see the change in just everything in general, sales and people recognizing who you are, especially your jewelry. When you're
Okay.
modeling that on social media, everybody loves your jewelry.
Thank you.
Hmm. So
Thank you.
so that'll be awesome. But I did put some of the pictures up. I don't know if they were very blurry, but just so kind of to give a concept. But if you want, share it in our team group. Love to take those photos and share, and have those for people to see what you're speaking of. And that way we can put the picture with your verbiage.
Thank you. Thank
Yes,
you.
proud of you. And yeah, if we set forth our goals and we apply action, we can make it happen for sure. And the more you do it and the more consistent you are, we get recognized through our community for that. So, our dream is our dream. We just got to make sure that we're putting it on a piece of paper and setting a goal. Otherwise, it just stays as a dream and sometimes doesn't happen. Somebody had told us, when you got a goal, write it down. Otherwise, it's just a dream and it might not happen. And that is so true. If you set a goal and you write it down, it's visual, and you will make sure to remind yourself to make it happen. So yes, remember your whys, guy, what you started your business for. Maybe your why has changed. Mine's changed multiple times. It started just because I wanted a discount in the beginning. Somebody had fell off and wasn't selling Avon anymore. Then it turned into I became a mom to a second child. My kids were 15 years apart and wanted to be home with my baby. So that was my why. I mean, now my husband's had some health conditions and not had any work, and so I need to make more money. So when you've got a why, it really does help drive your business because you have a motto, a motivation to do more with your business. So remember your why, dig your why up, and maybe develop a new why. What reason are you doing this for your community? Then start fundraising. Are you doing it to outreach and to get out there and just have friends and gather with others? Then do vendor events or do parties. Maybe you can get together with some friends and have some parties if you're looking for friendships and times with others. Maybe you're doing
Yes.
it just to be able to win awards with Avon. So set goals and achieve those awards. Maybe you're doing it for the extra income for sure. So set your goal. What do you need each campaign to achieve? What do you need financially every campaign, every 2 weeks? So taking that time to really sit down with your mentor and strategize on what you want to achieve out of your business really does help. And if you really do want to achieve it, you can achieve it. It is proven, right? So, and don't give up. Don't give up, right?
That's right. How many times have I said I'm going to give up?
And
Oh
many
my goodness.
Yep. And I'm so glad you're still here. And what did I tell you? When the time is right, everything will fall into place. It's supposed to be joy. Don't make it stressful. When the time is right, it will just fold into place. And it has now. You're in a place where you're comfortable. You're able to do what you can do with your business in your, establishment. It's got multiple people in it, 55 and older community. That's awesome. So it definitely has fell into place for you. So I'm so glad you did not choose to give up.
Yes, thank you. And being a walking billboard for my business, I'm always wearing something Avon. I've got on my Avon jewelry. I've got on my Avon t-shirt.
Yeah.
I've got on my Avon gym shoes. I've got on my Avon, makeup, and I use the products. I constantly remind people that the only thing I do is Avon,
Yeah.
from head to toe. And they were all saying that today. Oh, we love your t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm
Yeah.
wearing my logo today,
Yeah.
And
Yep.
so
Looks
I
great.
really appreciate that Avon allows us to be able to purchase,
Yes.
things like this so that we are able to demo them.
Yeah.
And it really works for me,
There's a lot of new
to- I
fashion.
don't even have to say anything. I just have it on, and some people will come up to me and say, "Oh, wow, Avon! I used to sell Avon."
Mm-hmm. Yes, there is a lot of fashion with Avon logo line. I love it. I love it. And if you can't get the fashion, I mean, you could get a bag, a pin, something that has Avon on it. So that is cool. Well, we got 1 minute left, but I just wanted to show you guys the layout here. And here is some of the Avon fashion that you can get. Again, as Judy was just saying, to have that logo on you. But do you guys see this layout? I mean, it's awesome. It looks like a commercial store now. So I love the new layout. It is awesome. I think it's going to be a big
There's
hit.
my t-shirt.
Yeah. Yep, right there. So awesome. Well, thank you for sharing, Judy. So exciting to see you grow. And I hope that some others have picked up some great tips and will reach out to either you or I. You guys, we are one team. So if you want to talk to Judy about what she shared, don't be shy. Reach out to her, or in our group when she posts her pictures, comment underneath and ask questions. We're all one big happy team. So thanks, guys, for